Good morning, Your Honor. Oh, good morning, Ms. William Law.
Morning, Mr. Goss.
Oh, his picture, that picture.
Finally.
What in the world? There's 10 people on here. I don't see no judge. I just see people walking around at work and stuff.
Good morning, everyone. This is your court
Oh,
report.
all of us about to do this at the same time.
Good morning, everyone. This is the court reporter. The judge will be with everyone shortly. Until then, I'd like to ask that everyone please mute your device until the judge does call your case. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to know who, Davion, did I get the pronunciation of that right? Incompetence.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is that confidence?
Yes,
What's your last name? Is that your first name now?
yes.
Your last name?
Marizu, Marizu.
Do you have another hyphenated last name or something?
No,
Are you sure you're in the right courtroom? This is 434, Sean Perkins.
I am the interpreter for Mr. Chibuzo Noha.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I remember you now. How many times have you done more work since you left my courtroom?
No, sir.
So this is your second time in life, huh?
Yes.
All right. Do you remember how we did it last time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, it's great to see you. All right, let's see what.
Thank you.
Adriana, Gavon.
Yes.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Everybody else I have, I spoke, and they didn't hear me. I spoke to Erica, Oliver, Pat, Lewis, Sylvia Lopper, and
Your Honor, you said Patrick Lewis?
yeah, I said Patrick Lewis. Good morning to you. I said
Good morning.
Davion did not unmute themselves.
Good morning.
Executive Guard, I'm here.
I don't know who that is. Is that Xavion?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name, sir?
My name is Patrick Lewis.
Garwood.
Are you talking to him?
Say that again.
Xavier Garwood.
Garwood, okay. Good morning to you.
Good
Counselor,
morning.
you know we can't do this while you're driving, right?
Oh,
I know, I'm parking in a minute. I'm trying to get off the road right here. I just wanted to say I was checking in, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
He needs to talk to
I just stay recording with you.
boss. All right, let's get going. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. Our court is in session. Please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your name to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there'll be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around with smoking of any kind, and please make properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Put that off.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Good morning, Mr. Bob.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Sorry to be late. Had connectivity issues. Forgive me.
I don't hear you, Mr. Bob.
Mr. Bachman, your volume is a little low.
Can you hear me now?
It's gonna have to be louder or better than that.
Can you hear me now?
It's gonna have to be better than that. I can hear you,
Yeah,
but it's very
hello?
faint.
Hello?
Yes, I muted you because your thing was coming through. And what's your name, ma'am?
Sylvia Looper. My phone is messed up. I had to go to a neighbor and use her phone.
All right,
Your Honor, I'm gonna check back in on another device. I'll be right
all
back.
right. Mr. Garwood, you're gonna have to get yourself a lawyer where we can appoint, we can see if we can get one appointed for you for this case. Have you been here before?
I have one. He said she would be a little late, but she put her paper in. Her name Debbie. Her last name is SHSCHLUSSEL. He says she put her papers in. She's supposed to be here.
Okay. Let's get Patrick Lewis out of here.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir. You're at work too, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, it looks like you only have one matter. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
What's the problem? Why can't you get a license?
I don't drive, Your Honor.
Well, that's not what they say.
I don't know what's going on. I don't drive, though. That's the only reason why I don't have a license. I just don't drive.
Okay, so are you saying that this is not you? Is that your defense? Or we can set a trial date or?
No. This is me.
Hold on a second, sir. Before you talk and tell on yourself or something, if we can get you a trial date.
No, you asked me once. You asked me.
Listen to
I don't want to be
listen to
disrespectful,
me.
Your Honor.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir. I just can't really hear you. The phone was messing up. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. If you're saying this is not you, we can get you a trial date. If you're not saying that, I can give you an opportunity to get a driver's license and I can dismiss it. Or we can get you an offer, you can pay the fine, and you can go about your way.
I would like to get the driver's license.
You want to get the driver's license, all right. Let's call the case. Mr. Baughman's not back yet?
Your Honor, this is still Patrick
Yes.
Lewis.
Yeah,
I
I got
didn't,
you.
I didn't clearly hear you after what you said. After what I said, I wanted to get the driver's license.
I said, all right, I'm gonna give you a chance to get a driver's license and come back.
Okay, how many? Oh, would I have to receive another thing through the mail?
You probably, I'm gonna give you a date today and I need you to write it down.
Yes, sir.
Where's Mr. Baughman?
I am here, Your Honor. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone.
Well, all right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Patrick Keon Lewis. Case number SP 128-43521. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name, please?
My name is Patrick Keon Lewis.
Thank you. Good
There's
morning.
a date and time for arraignment on arraignment.
We'll waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint and stand mute, Your Honor.
All right, we're to not guilty plea your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Off the record, your client indicated that he wants some time to get a driver's license. I told him if he brings a driver's license in, we'll dismiss the ticket.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I get some dates, Madam Clerk, please? I'm waiting on a date now for another pretrial. August the 3rd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. You should receive a notice, but I wouldn't wait on the notice, sir. I would
Yes,
make
sir.
sure
You're
that
right
I
about
wrote
that.
date. I write that date down. Go get that driver's license and come on back in, all right?
Yes, sir. August 3rd.
August 3rd. If it's nothing further, have a very good day.
You too, sir. Have a blessed one.
You as well. Ms. Oliver, you got two files here. I'm gonna get these consolidated. It looks like they may already be consolidated.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had the phone on mute for some reason. But yeah, I seen you once before. He told me to get my certificate for driver class and then I will see you again today.
And did you get it? Did you do that?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And where is it?
It's right here. Get it out.
You didn't send it to me.
I sent it to you, but the email that I got that I screenshotted, it wouldn't pull up your name. But I did send you an email that said that I tried to send you an email that said that I couldn't send it to you. The screenshot that I screenshot.
What name did you send that under?
What name?
Yes.
I think I used my email of BOBJ@gmail. but I'm about to see what email I sent it to you.
I have BREJA.
Yeah,
Is that
JAI.
you?
Yes.
All right, I got it.
I left my Febreze.
All right, let's get the city attorney in here.
Hey.
And, we'll see. Are you prepared? Did you take notes?
I didn't take notes like to answer your question, no.
So you're not prepared then? Right?
I can try to be.
You what?
I said I can try to be.
Well, try and I want you to be prepared. Let's wait till the city attorney checks in so we can get him to listen in and see if he's gonna give you something better than what's in the file.
Okay.
Give me a minute, all right?
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Erica Patrice May Oliver. Case numbers SP 110797, counts 1 and counts 2.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Judge. I thought you talk about Bree J.
You're not Erica Oliver. That's Erica Oliver up there.
Yeah.
Why don't you say something, Ms. Oliver?
Yeah, that's not me. I'm sorry. I thought you meant Overson.
No, you just wanted to jump the line. I know. All right,
No.
Ms. Oliver. Ms. Oliver, well, why aren't you saying anything?
Because it's too much going on. I didn't know. I thought you were talking to her.
Well, I was talking to her, but I thought I thought she was you.
Oh no.
I said Erica Oliver. All right. Now you want to talk, Miss Oliver, or are you still too much going on?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. City of Detroit versus Erica Patrice May Oliver. Case numbers SP 110797, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1112925, counts 1, 2, and 3. We'll set this default aside. SP 1118961 and SP 111892231. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name for the record, please.
Erica Oliver.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me ask you this, Miss Oliver. How old are you?
I am 25. I'll be 26 next week.
All right. Well, happy birthday ahead of time.
Thank you.
Why? All right. Why don't you have a license?
I am trying to get that now.
Why didn't you get that before you started driving?
I don't know, Your Honor.
That's usually how it's supposed to be done, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just jump in and go, huh?
No.
Let's see. The offer for your client, Mr. Boffman, is to plead to the amended count of failure to display and the amended count of improper plates, both of which are misdemeanors, one of which the improper plates I'll dismiss upon payment. The second, the failure to display, both of which carry a $240 fine. The second of which is going to be a misdemeanor that is going to abstract to the Secretary of State, that will likely generate an additional 30-day suspension, and that will not carry any points. So she won't have any points, but she will have an abstraction and likely an additional 30-day suspension. What have you done, ma'am, to try to get a license? Let's see what today is the date and time for. Today is the date and time for arraignment on the bench warrant. So go ahead, Counselor.
We will waive any more formal reading, Your Honor. Thank the court. Ask that plea be entered on behalf of the.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I can set your client up for the pretrial date, and allow her the opportunity to see if she can seek and get a license.
Your Honor, I think the defendant could benefit from a few moments of confidential discussion with me.
All right, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reinstatement fees that she would need to pay in order to if she's willing to take that route.
Understood, Your Honor.
So I'll let you speak with her in a breakout room. You can come back and let us know what your client wants to do. All right.
Thank you. I see you in room 2, Miss Oliver, okay?
Okay.
Your Honor, if I could have you restate the offer, I remember it as failure to display plus improper plates, dismissing the improper plate upon payment, and then dismissal of 2, 3, 4, 5 counts.
You're going out a little bit. I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me better?
A little bit. Go ahead.
Just wanted to restate the offer, failure to display and improper plates, with the improper plates being dismissed upon payment and dismissal of the balance.
Yes.
Okay, understood. I'll be right back.
Hello. Yes.
That's Goss.
You're not muted, Dante.
All right.
Judge Perkins, Mr. Myron, how can I help you?
I don't have offer in this file, Mr. Goss, for Miss Lopper.
Well, the court.
Was that Looper?
So the zoning, so one.
Yes.
Is that Looper?
Yes.
All right.
So we need to talk to the judge. The judge called her name.
I can say to Mr. when he can't hear me yet. That's Mr. Garrison right there. I can say to Mr. Garrison, we got problems, sir.
Hello?
We got problems. We have problems.
Good morning. I'm having problems.
No, yeah, you're gonna have some problems. Yes, yes.
Why?
Because I ordered you to test, and I hear that there's been no testing at all.
Man, there's no smoking on live. Who's smoking? It's Renee.
I haven't received no orders.
Mr. Looper, you gotta put that cigarette out.
I ain't got no cigarette. It's the vape. I put it out.
A vape, cigarette, what's the matter?
I know, I put it out.
Hello?
They can sell you anything, can't they?
Hello?
Yeah, what's the number on that, who's on that 313-778-4257 number?
Oh, I have a meeting ID number 360-434-0000.
Good morning, what's your name, sir?
Glenn Bernard Green.
All right, Mr. Green, good.
I'm sorry I didn't hear you, Your Honor.
I said good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Very well.
That's good.
Okay. Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm here.
Garrison?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna need to speak with a lawyer because you got some issues.
I have my lawyer and I have not talked to no one. That's why I'm not understanding what's going on.
Well, but last time we were here, we gave you specific instructions to test and you haven't, and from my understanding, you haven't tested. So we'll wait until we call your case and we'll go over it at that point.
Okay.
All right, we back on, they still in the breakout room? Mr. Goss. And who is your lawyer, sir? Garrison. Who's his lawyer? Is Ms. McCall on? Is she what's
She
the
did,
lawyer?
she went over to court room 333.
Who's Garrison's lawyer?
She said to call her mom here.
All right, we'll- Okay, we're back on the record with Miss Erica Oliver.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for the opportunity. Ms. Oliver and I had a chance. We had asked respectfully if this court would set a next action date, allowing Ms. Oliver in the interim between now and that to pay reinstatement fees. I will let the court know that it's a little more complicated because Ms. Oliver has never had a driver's license and likely will have to take some sort of driver's training before she can get a true driver's license. So we're asking for our next action date as far away as you can put us. Please and thank you, Your Honor.
As long as she doesn't get behind the wheel.
We've spoken about it, Your Honor. She's committed to the right course of action and she knows that this can get worse or it can get better. So she wants it to get better. Is that right, Ms. Oliver?
Yes.
Oliver, she just goes and jumps in and goes, doesn't she? She don't care about no driver's license. I don't need a driver's license. What? I got a car. We'll still give her the August 3rd date.
Yes, Your
We'll
Honor.
see where you are at that time, ma'am. I need to monitor you.
Okay.
I'm not convinced you're not gonna jump back in that car. What kind of car is she jumping in? A Mazda 2007? Where is that Mazda?
I don't have that car.
What kind of car you have now, ma'am?
None.
That's the answer. She got the right answer on that one, didn't she?
Sure, her
I
focus
know.
is right. She's motivated to get back to driving status. She knows she needs to have a car in her name,
Your mama need her
registration,
charger.
insurance. We spoke about all of that.
Okay.
I know. Okay.
Come back August the 3rd. Let's take some substantial steps to get driver's license, all right? Substantial steps, meaning come back in here and report to us all that you've done to get this driver's license, all right? And where you're at in that process, all right?
Okay.
August the 3rd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
Who's the lawyer that just zoomed in?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm here on Mr. Onoha.
That's where we need the interpreter.
I wasn't sure if we needed an interpreter, but I still wanted to, obviously, I haven't talked to the prosecuting attorney yet.
Miss Confidence.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm the interpreter for Mr. Chibuzo Onoha.
Okay, there we go. Where's Mr. Onoha?
I'm here.
Okay, where is there an officer here? For Mr. Onoha?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I got you. I have you, sir. Is there an officer here for Mr. Onoha? Let's get that file. He may not, he may walk.
Your Honor, while we waiting for Officer Barr to come, can I speak to Officer Nelson?
Yeah, you certainly may. And then we have the lawyer here, Gazdecki for someone on a formal hearing.
That's a state matter, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let's move on. This is the city of Detroit versus, Mr. Goss, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
What about Looper?
On who?
Looper, she's got a file here that indicates that she was, do we have Looper's file that I can see there? Yes, sorry. That indicates that she had an accident. There's no offer in the file. This is the city of Detroit versus Sylvia Cassandra Looper, case number SP 1242169, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello?
Mr. Baughman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Appearance for the record for Mrs. Looper.
Good morning, Harry Baughman, P55052 on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Sylvia Looper.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning.
We gotta hurry up and let her get back to ruining her lungs with that vape pen. So let's get this. She has an accident, no offer in the file, failure to use due care and caution, and driving while license not valid or improper. There's no offer in the file, counselor. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Goss.
Dante Goss on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Sergeant Barr. All right. Go ahead, Counselor, what is there gonna be an offer for her? You wanna set a trial date? What do you wanna do?
I need to see the file. I don't remember why I didn't write an offer for that. So I need
Just
to.
a failure to do carry caution. The allegation is she had stop sign and pulled out FON, not, I don't know, in front of or northbound vehicle causing accident. She had Michigan ID per lien, not license. That's what the notes say. So that's the allegation.
Okay. What are the statutes for? Is it the 4.6 or 2.57s?
This is, it's 4.6.
Okay.
And they don't give us the statute number. It just says 4.6, giving you the authority.
Okay. Normally for accidents, you know, she can plead to the accident and dismiss the other charge.
Would you consider the Michigan defensive driving course here?
Huh?
One moment, ma'am.
Not yet, Ms. Looper. I'll give you a chance.
Oh.
Yes, but I can't put an offer. But
So
yeah,
we do it.
but it'd be better than just pleading to the accident.
Okay. So if I could, Your Honor, take a few moments with the defendant in the breakout room to explain the plausible course of action that we've developed.
Well, I think that Counselor, again, I think this is a thing. If she's gonna do something, she kind of has to know at minimum what she can expect.
Sure.
Where did he go?
Mr. Goss, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So would you, what kind of offer if let's just say hypothetically, the defendant returns, having completed the course successfully, having followed instructions as we were about to give to your satisfaction?
It will be, right now it's 6 points, so it won't be 6 points.
Okay.
So I would say it won't be 6 points.
On a maximum, would it be 0? On a minimum, rather.
Minimum would be 2.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah. Your Honor, before Attorney Boffman leave, we can get rid of Lisa Galvin's case for her trial.
Where is she? Okay. Right. So what are we talking about when we talk about minimum? What are we saying?
So 2 points.
Is that
right.
the minimum?
That's stop or failure to yield.
So what I'm trying to understand is that minimum, is she just takes the class and she can get those 2 points, or is that where she does substantial work and giving us some substantive information in order to get those 2 points?
Correct.
I think we're going to have to show and prove for the 2 points, Your Honor.
Correct. Exactly.
That is certainly better than 6.
Yes.
All right. So I'll let you speak with the lawyer, Ms. Looper, in a minute, so he can explain to you what's just been said. And then we will come back and find out what you want to do. Let's all right, let's get Galvin out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus Lisa Galvin, Irene Galvin, case number SP 1263805, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P 60162 on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your full name, please?
Lisa Galvin.
Thank you, Your Honor. Trial date, the defendant is continuing not guilty plea here. Thank you.
Can we get Mr. Officer Nelson's appearance on the record, please?
I don't see Officer Nelson, Your Honor, on the screen. Your Honor, at this time, the city is moving to dismiss. Here is Officer Nelson.
Officer Nelson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Brian Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
Your Honor, at this time, the city is moving to dismiss for no recollection.
All right. The case is going to be dismissed. No recollection. Ms. Galvin, there's nothing further. You have a very good day. All right.
Okay, thank you.
For the record, we would stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you, Mr. Goss. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Your Honor, can I get Sergeant Barr in the breakout room?
He's already assigned to the breakout room. Good morning, Sergeant Barr. Officer Nelson, have a great day. Be safe out there. Officer Barr, Sergeant Barr, can you join that breakout room, please? All right, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Ms. Looper, and then you can speak with her about our options.
Thank you.
Room.
Yes, sir.
And then we have Obaid's file.
Is it okay?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
It's formal here.
All right.
It's that can go. It's 9 o'clock, 9:15 now. It's their Officer Owens here from Trooper Owens. Trooper Owens, no, all right. It's called the case. City of Detroit versus a man, Nabil Obaid, case number SX402565661. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marquez Decky, P46289, on behalf of Mr. Obaid for his permission, Your Honor.
Okay, today's date and time set for a formal hearing. Is there a Trooper Gerard Owens? Hearing no response, Counselor.
I make a motion to dismiss, Your Honor. We stipulate the probable cause.
I'm going to grant that motion. No officer. If there's nothing further, have a very good day, Counselor.
You too, Your Honor. It's nice to see you again.
All right, we always good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor, Sergeant Dunbar, Detroit Police.
Sergeant Dunbar, good morning. Oh, yeah, okay.
Good morning, sir.
Who was that person that you had supposed to be here this week?
I had Mr. Turquan Lamb. I know he had another case going on today.
Okay,
Yeah, you said.
Who was that Lamb? Let's get him over here. Let's call over to that courtroom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Turquan Lamb. Spell his first name, please.
I believe it's going to be T-U-R.
L-A-M-B.
His last name, L-A-M-B. Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead.
First name, T-U-R-K-W-O-N.
Okay, so he is over there and He's over there in Roberta Archer's courtroom, so let them know
He needs to zoom in.
that he needs to zoom in.
What time is he scheduled?
I don't think he's on the schedule.
He's scheduled 10. He's scheduled today at 9 o'clock.
Well, I don't see him on
The Turk line, Dante. I got Turk line.
I don't see him, but that's okay. Let's get him here.
9 o'clock.
We'll give them an opportunity to do what they're doing over there. I mean, we could get him here pretty quick and hopefully in and out. What do you know about this? Do you have any information on this case, sir? Mr. Sergeant Dunbar?
About his case for your courtroom, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So he's supposed to be up there at 9 a.m. So let's call over there and make sure we get him over here after he's done over there.
Sergeant Barr.
Sergeant Barr, you need to join that breakout room.
Sir, I don't know how to join it. I think somebody invites me and then I can hit the button.
You've been invited. Are you driving, Sergeant?
Yep, I'm driving back to the base, but I'll pull over right now.
All right.
So I believe if someone just invites me again, I'll hit the button and we'll get in.
And you just have to hit the button there and you'll see it. You'll see the invitation there. Hit the more button or something down at the bottom or something.
So when I originally got in, it popped in to join the room and now it's not giving me that prompt.
It's down there somewhere.
Should be.
Tell them how to do it.
It should be down at the bottom. There's 4 squares, or it might say more. Are you on a cell phone?
Yes.
Swipe left. Now look up at the top of the screen. You should have some options. Do you see anything?
No, it's just video, audio, Zoom, and leave.
It should be 3 dots at the bottom.
Yep, it says more.
Hit that.
All right, meeting settings. Oh, join. I see it now. All right, thank you.
Look at Miss Adriana Devon. All right. Let's go back on the record with Sylvia Looper.
Your Honor, the defendant disconnected. So I'm going to wait for. I'm anticipating that she's coming back.
She was having trouble with her device. What does she want to do?
She wants to attend the defensive driving course. I've given her full instructions on how to return and demonstrate her re-education in order to get the best restatement of an offer that she can. So we take a next action date, please, and thank you.
Okay, is this your phone number right here? 422-349.
Is that her? Ms. Looper, are you there? Yep. Miss Adriana.
Adriana Devon. Okay.
It was at 8:30.
I thought it came to 8.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
No offer is required. Allowing unqualified driver to drive. I've never heard of that one, Mr. Goss, Mr. Walker.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's way back in 2015. All right. Miss, she still hasn't connected the audio. All right, we'll move on. Let's go with Ms. Devine. This is the city of Detroit versus Adriana Devine. Case number SP 392021, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 465035, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ma'am, please.
Adriana Gavansitz.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Perform a reading of the information.
Hello?
I'm sorry, you going out. Oh,
Hello?
I don't see.
There you go.
Hello, my phone went out.
Okay, stand by.
This is arraignment on the bench warrant, Counselor.
So we've waived the formal reading.
That is what I gotta do. Okay, to log back in y'all driving stuff. Yeah. Is that easy? Yeah, that should be the easy part.
You want a trial date?
Say 6 points against my team for having the accident.
Who's that talking?
That's Miss Luke, ma'am. Okay.
I'm giving her.
You want a trial date or what? What does your client want? I'll give her a trial date. August 3rd, 2022 at 5 a.m.
Okay, yes, Your Honor. Wait, trial date.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Are you speaking of me? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. We're gonna set this matter for a trial date, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you go try to get a license, ma'am?
Yes, get the tickets and stuff taken care of so I can proceed on to get my license now.
Who told you that?
I'm sorry,
And who told you that?
who told me to get a license?
Yeah, no, who told you that you have to take these tickets to get it taken care of? Did you get that from the Secretary of State? Is that coming from you?
Yeah, I have the Secretary of State. Well, I had to pay the bonds first, and I did that 2
When
weeks
did you
ago.
go to the Secretary of State?
It was a couple of years ago.
Oh, so you should
go
back.
I'd go back to the Secretary of State in the meantime, ma'am.
Oh, so
And try to get a driver's license. Come back on August the 3rd, 2022 at 9 a.m., all right?
okay.
Go to the Secretary of State though, because they will direct you exactly on what you need to, tickets you need to resolve. And it's possible that you can come back here with a valid driver's license if you do that, okay?
Okay, I'm about to go now. Thank you.
All right, very well. Have a great day. Come back on August the 3rd, 2022 at
8:30.
9 a.m.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, you as
Good
well.
day.
Councilor Shalessel.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Very well. Good morning to you. Are you here on Garwood?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Zavion Garwood, case number Z8085801. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deborah Schlossel on behalf of the defendant, Zabion Garwood, who is also on the Zoom video call under the name Zabion. We waive any objection to Zoom. Oh, my P number is 56420, and I did file my appearance this morning.
Okay, I ordered you to test Mr. Garwood.
I've been calling down there. They kept telling me today they didn't receive no paperwork on me from the court. I've been calling down there.
Take your hat off, sir.
I've been calling down there. They told me they have not received any paperwork on me from the courtroom. I've been calling down there.
We're gonna pass the matter. We're gonna get probation in here. See if there's been a referral generated for Mr. Garwood. That doesn't appear to be your handwriting, does it? In there. Yeah, look at that, those notes. Yeah, open up, look at those notes. Okay. See if there's been a
Here.
No, Garrison, I know he's no, Garwood.
You said Garwood.
Yeah, Garwood, the file I just handed you, see if there's been a, let me get your Garrison. I'm waiting on this, what you call.
Let me call her for you.
Yeah, call it. All right, we're gonna pass this matter and we're gonna see if, there's he's been ordered to test one time per week, and I'm, from as far as I can see right now, is that he hasn't done so, you know, so we're gonna see which.
No, I was trying.
Wait a minute. We're gonna see where the problem lies.
Yes, sir.
Okay? If he's correct in his representation, then if there's been no referral generated, then we'll get that one generated. If there's been a referral generated, and we're gonna allow the probation department to come in and hear their side of the story. All right, so we'll pass.
Your Honor, I have another Zoom. Can I get on that and then come back to you?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, and one other thing, Your Honor, it's my understanding from my client that he was trying to call repeatedly and couldn't get through. But I know you have to check on that, so I will get on my other Zoom and I will come back.
Yeah, I've heard that, but that doesn't really mean much to me. If you can all say that all day long. If there's been a referral generated, we'll see where that argument goes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Looper. Do you hear me now, Ms. Looper? You have to unmute yourself because you're causing so much disruption.
Okay.
All right.
I'm here.
Mr. Woffman, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Looper in a breakout room. What does your client want to do?
My client asked respectfully for a next action date, giving her time to complete the Michigan Defensive Driving course. I have informed her of how to enroll in that course and her best course of action as far as coming back and demonstrating a re-education. So she's asked respectfully for a next action date and time to do that.
Okay, is that what you want to do now?
Yes.
All right, I sent the note in the chat myself, so you can screenshot that note and you have all the particular information on the screen. I don't know if you took good notes or not, but come in here with some substation. We're gonna take you back to school, ma'am. It's probably been a while since you've been to school. We're gonna take you back to school And it's done, you're gonna have to bring some substantive information to reduce this 6-point offense to the maximum 2 points, right? That's the best you're gonna be able to do, which is a lot, because 6 points, they're gonna automatically give you a note and potentially have you take a driver re-education class at the Secretary of State if you got found responsible for a 6-point offense. But and at 12 points, they're gonna automatically suspend your driver's license. So that's, and then the insurance company, I don't have to tell you about that. They're gonna get you real good for 6 points too. So other than that, let's you have that information. Come back on August 3rd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Okay?
Put it down. At 8, you said 8 a.m.?
8:30 a.m. What about this? All right.
Yeah.
So be prepared. I told you, sir, to take your hat off, Mr.
Well, I put it on because they told me, no, I'm sorry, they told me to step outside, but it's rain. They told me to step outside.
All right, go ahead and put your hat back on if it's raining.
Yes, I just stepped outside. I'm sorry.
All right, let's move on. Now it's Alverson's turn.
Yeah, that's the last section I wrote for the defense that comes from Michigan Defense Fund.
There she is again, making noise. Where's Goss? He needs to come back in here for Overson. Richea. Is that, did I get that pronunciation right?
Brige, yeah.
Brige, I'm sorry. Overson. All right. Brige Overson.
Yes.
All right, so
Let me see something.
do you have a license now, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Did you have a license when you came in here the first time?
No, I did not.
All right, Ms. Looper, do you have any other questions? You're on mute, ma'am.
No, I don't.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go back and ruin your lungs some more, all right? Have a great day, ma'am.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
I'm stepping away for a couple minutes if that's okay.
You need to step away?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Moore, I see your note. What is Gutierrez done?
Good morning, Your Honor. The fines and costs have been paid as of 6/3.
Let's get Gutierrez, please. As soon as Counselor, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Goss as soon as he gets finished talking to that officer, all right?
Thank you.
No, not you, Miss.
Oh, my apologies.
You don't need to speak to Mr. Goss, do you?
I do not. I was a little confused. I thought you said Ms. Moore, though. My apologies.
All right, I'm just gonna dismiss the case. You're free to leave. Unless you want to put it on the record.
No, Your Honor, we're all set. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
All right, have a great day. Good luck to
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Now the actions are coming in. So that's one of the things. Just one, and I'm gonna get the other two. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, let's get Mr. Garrison. Let's see what his story is. I got Mr. Call here and I got Mr. Boffman here. I want to wait on Overson until Goss gets back to hear what's been done or said. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus James Garrison. Case numbers SP 754444 counts 2 and wait a minute, we're waiting on Miss Williams Law. We're waiting on Miss Williams Law. We need a court report.
No problem, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor,
All right,
is
Mr. Boss, you want
yes,
to speak to the counselor on Ohio?
yes, Your Honor.
And then I want you back to listen to Overson too. She took the Michigan defensive driving course.
Okay. Your Honor, if if you satisfied, I'd be satisfied if I don't get back.
All right, I don't know if we wrote an offer in the file though, so go ahead.
Okay.
Back, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Andre James Garrison, case number SP 75444, counts 2 and 3, and SP 1169527 Z 8073051, SP 1169527 counts 2 and counts 3, and SP 754444 count 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant, sir. State your name, please, Mr. Garrison. Unmute your microphone, please.
Yes, Garrison.
State your full name, please.
Andre Garrison.
And good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall, on behalf of the probation department here on ticket number Z 8073051.
All right, let's go ahead and start from with Ms. McCall.
Okay, Your Honor, Mr. Garrison was instructed on March 31st, 2022 to screen once per week random and return for pretrial on 6/7/2022. And the probation department has sent Mr. Garrison letters instructing him to report to Affordable Testing Agency for testing. And Mr. Garrison has failed to contact the probation department. Several letters were sent to the address of record. The number is only 14844. Those where the letters were sent on, let's see what dates. They were sent on April 12th, 2022, April 25th, 2022, and May 17th, 2022. And Mr. Garrison has failed to contact the probation department, and he has failed to test as directed 1 time per week, Your Honor.
All right, let's start with this. Mr. Garrison, what are the numbers of your address?
My mailing address, she has that correct, and I have not been there.
Okay, that's not gonna be and
I'm trying to tell
let
you,
me
I have in there to receive no mail or
I don't,
nothing?
listen, I'm not asking you that, all right? Let's,
Okay.
put you in the breakout room with your lawyer, because you're gonna need him, and then we will,
I've been with him
let you
as
talk to him and tell him
Right.
everything in confidence.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Before you speak,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Garrison, you and I can have a conversation. It's not gonna hurt. Okay?
All right, Mr.
Your Honor.
McCall, yes,
Is Miss McCall inside the courtroom?
yes.
I don't know where she's standing, but I want everybody to stand there when they come because I have heard her the best today than I ever have, and that just helps me. For you to
Okay,
know
great.
wherever she is, that's a perfect spot.
Great, I'll remember that.
Thank you.
She's just perfect, you know,
Thank
that's
you.
she's always.
Thank you. I'm trying to keep up.
Do you have, Garwood? Do you know if there's been a referral generated for Garwood?
No.
It hasn't been,
Not on the clerk's part.
it hasn't been a referral generated. Okay, so Mr. Garwood, he can take a deep breath now, you know.
I will tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth. I'm not gonna play no games with you.
All right. Mr. Garwood can take a deep breath because he instead of being instead of working down there at the Wayne County Jail fixing meals or something, he can still work at his job. I see he's at work now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you ready to go. What is your name again?
Timothy Gamble.
Gamble. You just been sitting there watching the show, huh?
Yes, sir.
You enjoying it?
It's been great.
Get him on his ears.
What's his name?
Gamble. Timothy. For trial. We'll wait on Boston to come back.
That's Perkins. I only have ROH.
Is there an officer, Bruce Lawrence?
Your Honor, excuse me real quick. Could I get a breakout room with my client and the interpreter when you get a chance?
Certainly.
Thank you.
All right, let's go with, this is the city of Detroit. Let's get Mr. Gamble out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus Timothy E. Gamble. Case numbers U30727-716 and U59363-421. Appearance for the record, please have them stand over there, right there where you are, Mr. Officer. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning. Harry Boffin for Mr. Gamble.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. I have Officer Bruce Lawrence for ticket number U30727-716, and for the other ticket number U59363-421. There is no officer listed. I have only have ROAs. Today is the date and time. It was set for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:49. Counselor?
As there is a continuing not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant without a complaining witness, we would ask the court to consider here a motion to dismiss without prejudice. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'm going to dismiss both of the cases. No officer. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gamble, you have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for giving up, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. What are we doing with Mr. Garrison coming back, or what's going on with Mr. Garrison?
Oh, I need to go to the breakout room for him, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Let's give this son. How old are you, Miss Overson?
I'm 23.
Good potential.
And one cranky polar bear. Of course. On the cheese right now.
Excuse me, no food or drinks, no feet on seats, but that cat needs to be on your lap.
She's got her driver's license for you. Mr. Green, DeAndre,
Yes, yes, sir.
you got a license, sir?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about DeAndre Green. Do you have a
Oh, I'm
license,
sorry.
sir?
No, sir, but I do have a permit.
All right, run his driver's license, please. Mr. DeAndre Green. I'm checking both of those. Shandy
What's the
Casey
female's
does.
name again?
Olverson, Olverson. She's
Okay,
on the bottom of
I
the
see her.
835.
You just said like a man's name.
And then DeAndre Green is, Lavelle Green is the next person. He's in the middle of 835. He only has one charge. No, just for your, no Wednesday files. Oh, Wednesday files? Thursday, Friday.
There's nothing in there. You know, that's afternoon, so you gotta check in the drawer. Okay.
Changing up.
No, I did. You said you didn't like that stuff, remember? So that,
No, normally
I'll put it on the table if you want me to. I remember you said you didn't want. Okay. I don't, okay, it's not a problem. You did something. That's not a problem. I'll put it out there for you. Okay, not a problem. I'm here to just start.
Mr. Glenn Green, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
Are you trying to get one?
Yes, I am. I didn't even know, Your Honor, that it was suspended because I had a ticket maybe 2 years ago in Allen Park, and I had a vehicle that I had just had purchased, and I was on my way to try to get everything entitled and plated. But you know, I was.
We don't need that long-winded story about that. You don't have a license. Hold on a second. Let me give Mr. Burnett, the young man with your namesake, the green name also out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus DeAndre Lavelle Green Jr. Case number SP 120-52351. Appearance for the record, please. Oh, no appearance. State your name for the record, Mr. DeAndre Green.
Madam, can you call that case again? I apologize.
This is City of Detroit versus DeAndre Lavelle Green Jr. Case number SP 120-52351. Mr. Green, state your name for the record, please.
DeAndre Lavelle Green Jr.
All right. I'm gonna, you got a valid driver's license, sir. When you have a permit, it comes up valid here, so I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna dismiss your case for providing valid documentation, okay? But continue to make sure you change that permit into a valid driver's license.
Will do.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day.
You as well. You have a blessed one.
All right. See how easy that was, Mr. Green?
I'm sorry?
I said, you see how easy that was? You gotta hear how easy that was.
Yes, sir.
All right, what are you gonna do? Let's get Ms. Overson. All right. Mr. Goss. This is gonna suspend her license if she pleads to this.
But I can't just,
She's got a valid driver's license. She came in, we came in and told her to get a license.
right, she got a driver's license, but she was, please, 25
She's
So
got,
I'm giving her 4
no,
points.
the failure to display is gonna suspend her license.
Improper placement on one of the other charges.
Are you scheduled for court? What time?
All right,
What's your?
this is the city of Detroit. Where is Mr. Baughman?
I'm here.
This is the city of Detroit versus Richey Overson, case numbers SP 118046 counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1257015 counts 1 and 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffin for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Bridget Overson.
Thank you, Ms. Overson. Good morning. Our client has completed the Michigan Defensive Driving course and sent proof of same to the court's attention, Your Honor.
All right, I do have a valid certificate for that. In the interest of, how did you like the course, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
How did you like the course?
It was pretty good. Actually, kind of made me nervous by reading all the stuff that can happen to you when you drive unsafe. So I didn't take notes actually, but I did take notes mentally in my head.
If you think it's gonna help you become a better driver?
Yes, it already has.
And did it help you in the quest of getting this driver's license, or you just needed to pay some reinstatement fees and you got the driver's license?
I just had to get my license reinstated.
All right, are you working, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
All right, can you pay, do you have valid insurance and registration?
I do.
All right. All right, I'm just gonna give your client a limited access 55 and a 50.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Because of her age, because she took the drive, she's done everything that was asked of her. And I believe she took it seriously. So I'm gonna give her a limited access 55 and a 50 and a 50, 55 and a 50. That's a 0-point offense, but it will abstract to the Secretary of State. So I'm gonna fine you $125. You wanna take that deal, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
All right. Mr. Baughman, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
For the purpose of the plea here today, yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, for that, will your client stipulate the probable cause for the,
After those matters being dismissed, we would stipulate the probable cause. Thank you, Your Honor.
very well. $125, ma'am, when can you pay?
Whenever I can pay. I'm off work. I'm only off work on Thursdays and Fridays, so that'll be the only time I'll be able to get down. Yeah, but this Friday I have to graduate.
You ought to know better than me. They got more ways to take your money than come down to the court. You can upload that. Then you can upload that app to your phone, DIVDAT, and you can pay it that way.
Okay.
I need a date.
Next Friday. I don't know the date, but next Friday.
I'm gonna give you 6/21/2022. Pay it, ma'am. You pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. You can pay it online, or I would say don't pay it online. I would pay it at that DivDat kiosk, or you upload that DivDat app to your phone, or get down here by 6/21/2022 to pay it, because I don't want to see your license further affected. All right.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you, man. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Let's go with. Are we ready on? Anu?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure I got that wrong. If I did, I apologize to you, sir. Give me the correct pronunciation of your name again, sir.
Mr. Onaha, are you there?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Anoha.
Anoha, how about the first name? Give it to me so I can try to get it right.
Chibozo.
Chibozo.
Yeah.
The R is not, the R is silent?
Yeah.
Chibozo. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Chibozo Oanu. Case
Anoha.
numbers. Say that again.
Anoha.
Anoha. That's like how it's spelled. Anoha. Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Chippewa Anoha. Case number. Case numbers SP 1210146, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Camille Kolechko here on behalf of Mr. Omaha.
No, Counselor, let's get the interpreter.
Mr. Chibuzonoha,
Yeah.
good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. Onye ọkaikpe na-akpọpụta ikpe gị ugbu a. Ọ sị gị welie aka elu ka ha mara na ị nọ nso.
Okay.
Your Honor, his present, sir.
All right, did you read him the case numbers and all of that stuff? But again, you have to interpret exactly, and this is her second time doing this. You have to interpret exactly everything that I say and everything that Mr. Ohanu says and everything his counselor says, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's start by swearing you in. I put the cart before the horse. So let's do that first. This, Madam Interpreter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Confidence Marizu.
All right, Ms. Marizu, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
So help me God.
And do you swear or affirm that you will interpret to the best of your ability from English, and what language is that?
Igbo.
From English to Igbo, and Igbo to English to the best of your ability, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. All right, let's do it again. And we're gonna exactly everything. So you may have to write some notes down, or you may have to ask us to go slower. And counselor, let's get a rhythm going. Let's me speak, she interprets, you speak, and then we'll kind of, I know it's an automatic impulse to want to say something. So let's try it again. This is the city of Detroit versus Chippewa Anoha, case number SP 1210146, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Mr. Chibuzonoha, ihe a we gbasara City of Detroit na gị. The case number ya bụ SP 1201 144123. Mr. Chibuzo Christian Ono. In nso ugbu a.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes, Your Honor. He's here for the.
Good morning, Your Honor. Camille Kolechko here on behalf of Mr. Onaha.
Chibuzo, onye ọkaikpe gị na-ekele onye ọkaiwu. Ọ sị na ọ na-anọchite anya gị n'ikpe a.
Okay.
Okay, I believe we've reached a settlement in this case.
That is correct, Your Honor. We have.
Mr. Chibuzo, onye ọkaikpe na-ajụ onye ọkaiwu gị si unu eruole na nkwekọrịta. Onye ọkaiwu gị si
Yeah. Yes.
Your Honor, yes.
Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. We have reached a resolution in this case. My client will be pleading guilty to consuming alcohol in public.
Chibuzo, onye ọkaiwu gị si na ị kwetere na ị mehiere n'ịṅụ mmanya ike.
Yes.
Your Honor, he said yes.
All right. Mr. Onoha, can you raise your right hand, please?
Chibuzo, onye ọkaiwu si gị welite aka nri gị elu.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, sir.
Chibuzo, onye ọkaiwu ekwu ihe niile wee eziokwu na-enweghị ashị dị n'ime ya.
Yeah.
Your Honor, he said yes.
You can put your hand down, sir.
Ọ sị gị wetu aka gị.
Mr. Ohano, do you understand that if you are not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Chibuzo, onye ọkaiwu ma na ị na-awụhụ citizen na ikpe gbasara misdemeanor nwee ike iwetere gị esemokwu gbasara esemokwu na gị na ndị ala.
Okay.
Your Honor, he said yes.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
So us na ihe tinye gị up to iri mkpọrọ ma $500 na bond. Imama.
I know make what second.
Osi imana okwa. Your Honor, he asked me to repeat the. Your Honor.
You're breaking up, but that's very good. That is very good. Go ahead.
Okay. Osi imana okwa nwere ike 90 abalị tolu n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ma ọ ga-akwụ $500 na bond.
Okay.
Your Honor, he said okay.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Ọ sị ọkwa ịma na ị nwere ohere ịga trial, ịga achị maka okwu ọzọ.
Of course, like
Your Honor, he asked me to repeat. Ọ sị ị nwere ohere ịga achị maka okwu ọzọ.
okay.
He said, okay, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right.
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị ọkwa ịma na ikwete na ihe mere dị njọ na ị ga na ihe gbasara trial ahụ a ga-ewefu ọfa ahụ.
Okay, yeah.
Your Honor, he said that.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị enwere onye ọzọ kwerele gị nkwa ihe ọzọ na ihe ndị ọ gwara gị ugbu a. Your Honor, he said no.
Okay, Sergeant Barr, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sergeant Timothy Barr, badge S200, Detroit Police Department.
Madam Interpreter.
Sorry, Sergeant, please, can you come again?
Sergeant Barr, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yep. Sergeant Barr, badge S200, Detroit Police Department.
Chibuzo, onye uwe ojii nọ nga, ọ sị na aha ya Sergeant Barr, badge S200. Chibuzo. Okay, Your Honor, I have again. I don't think.
Madam Interpreter.
Onye uwe ojii nọ nga, ọ sị aha ya Sergeant Barr, badge number S200.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Can proceed.
Mr. You're gonna have to stop using the phone, Mr. Ohana.
Mr. Noha, onye ọka iwu si gị kwụsị ịdị na-use phone gị, onye gị nsogbu.
Okay, Mr. Ohana, let me draw your attention back to June 15th, 2021 at around 10:03 p.m. in the city of Detroit.
Mr. Chibuzo, onye ọka iwu si na ọ chọrọ ichetara gị ihe mere June 15th, 2021.
Okay.
About 10 p.m. Am I correct, Your Honor? 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Ebe elekere iri nke abalị.
Okay.
He said, okay.
In the city of Detroit.
Na Detroit, go Mary.
Okay.
In the area of Spinoza and Brianna Pool Drive.
I didn't hear that, Your Honor.
In the area of Spinoza Drive and Brianna Pool Drive.
Also, Mary, na Garebe Brianna Drive, na Adrian Food Drive. Is that correct, Your Honor? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Spinoza Drive and Brianna Pool Drive.
Also, Mary Garebe Brianna Drive, and can you spell that, please, Your Honor? Sorry, I'm having a hard time pronouncing it.
Spinoza.
Okay, Spinoza.
And Brianna Pool Drive. Brennan.
Okay. Also, Mary Agrebe Spinoza Drive, na Brianna Pool Drive.
Did he have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị gị na ndị uwe ojii Detroit unu hụrụ ụbọchị ahụ? Your Honor, he wants me to repeat it. Ọ sị on June 15th, n'elekere iri, n'ebe Spinoza Drive na Brianna Hood Drive, gị na ndị uwe ojii Detroit unu hụrụ nga ahụ, unu hụrụ echi ihe n'ebe akpọrọ aha.
I'm the street of Ogaha, but him my own guy no. So I'm the street of okay.
Your Honor, he said he knows that they.
You have to repeat, please.
Your Honor, he said he knows that they, but he does not know the name of the streets.
Okay. Did he have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit police on that day?
Chibuzo, ọ sị echi ihe na gị na ndị uwe ojii Detroit unu hụrụ.
La Park.
Your Honor, he said yes, they met in a park.
Is he contesting the fact that those aren't the correct street names?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ na-ajụ sị ị na-ekwu na ihe street ahụ kpọrọ n'ọhụụ ebe unu on the
Mama had this, but him, I'm on a park. I'm not the police officer.
Your Honor, he said he's not contesting because he does not know the name of the street, but he knows there is a park around there, and that was where they saw.
Okay, very well. On that day and time, were you consuming alcohol in open public, sir?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị echi ekwugo okwu ya gị na ndị uwe ojii hụrụ. Ị nọ na-aṅụ mmanya ike na public.
Yeah. Yes.
And what kind of alcohol were you consuming, sir?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị mmanya ike na-aṅụ.
I can make it for my damn. So I hear no idea, so I can't remember.
He said he can't remember the drink.
Is he contesting that he was consuming alcohol?
Mr. Chibuzo, ọ sị kwetere na ị nọ na-aṅụ mmanya echi.
Yes, yes.
Your Honor, he said.
No, I think he got the. Is he going to contest the fact that he was consuming alcohol? Is he gonna say that he wasn't consuming alcohol on that day?
Mr. Chibuzo, Ossi, Gepu na Eshin, no Honang on mine.
I want my that day.
Your Honor, he said he was drinking that.
Okay, very well. I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Madam Interpreter, you have to say every word.
Oh, Chibuzo, onye ọka iwu nọ na-ajụ onye ọka ikpe gị si ihe niile kwuru na o doro ya anya. Onye ọka ikpe gị si o doro ya anya.
Okay.
He said okay.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty as charged. I'm gonna find your client $240.
Mr. Chibuzo, onye ọka iwu na-asị na ị ga-akwụ fine $240.
Okay.
And
Your
I'm
Honor,
gonna with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm gonna dismiss the other two matters.
and ọ sị na ikpe ndị nke ọzọ sochiri ya n'azụ na ọ ga-agbaghara ya.
We would so stipulate to the probable cause, Your Honor.
Onye ọka iwu gị si na o kwere ekpe na ya gbaghara ndị ka ọzọ.
Okay.
Your Honor, he said okay.
I would dismiss the ticket immediately upon payment of the $240.
Okay.
Chibuzo, onye ọka iwu si na ọ ga-agbaghara okwu gbasara tiketi gị ma kwụọ the $240.
Okay.
Your Honor, he said okay.
Your Honor, just so I am clear, did you mean that you're going to dismiss the consuming alcohol in public upon his payment, or is that going to be for deferred sentencing?
Chibuzo, onye ọka iwu gị na-ajụ na ọ gị kwụọ ego asị gị kwụọ na ga-agbaghara nke ịṅụrụ mmanya n'ebe mepere emepe ọ na ga-agbaghara ihe gbasara okwu gị niile.
Okay.
I'm gonna dismiss immediately upon payment.
Onye ọka iwu gị si na ọ ga-agbaghara immediately ozugbo ị kwụrụ ụgwọ.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Onye ọka iwu gị si ya na ọ gbalịala.
Okay. Can you pay, sir?
Ọ sị ele mgbe ị ga-akwụfu ụgwọ.
Let me end of this month.
Your Honor, he said by the end of the month.
He was able to afford this high-dollar lawyer.
Onye ọka iwu si na ịkwụrụ ụgwọ lawyer ọ ga-wee ego ka ị na-aga akwụfu.
I'll tell you, it was worth every penny, sir.
I didn't hear that, Your Honor.
Tell him it was worth every penny.
Ọ sị ka agwa gị na ụgwọ ịkwụrụ lawyer ga-efu ha ọhịa.
Okay, so thank you.
Your Honor, he said thank you.
All right, I'm going to give him till July the 7th, 2022. I'm going to set it for review at 8:25. You come back in on that day, sir. We'll make sure we close this case out properly if you pay. All right.
Also, ga-enye gị till July the 7th. Nke afọ a, ebe elekere asatọ na iri abụọ 8:25 ka ị laghachi ka a mechie ihe gbasara okwu a mgbe ahụ ga-akwụkwana n'ụgwọ.
Okay.
Your Honor, would you like me to appeal, Your Honor?
You don't have to, but you can see if you can close it out, and you can see it through if you want.
Onye ọka iwu gị na-ajụ si onye ọka ikpe gị na-ajụ si onye ọka iwu ọ ga-achọ ka ọ bịa. Onye ọka iwu si ya na n'ọba ahụ uru ma ọ bịa beti akwa ma o nwere ike ịbịa ka ọ hụ na emechiri okwu a na o nwere ike ịbịa.
Okay.
You know, he said okay.
All right. That'll conclude the matter. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Your Honor. It was a pleasure to appear in front of you. Thank you.
Thank you. And now let me say this, Ms. Confidence, that was excellent. That was excellent.
Thank you.
Only your second time doing it. We had her first time in here. It was a bit choppy. I don't think that it was her first time, so it was she didn't really understand that how to every word has to be interpreted. But for your second time, you did phenomenal, ma'am. I wish you the best of luck, and I know you're going to be a very, very good interpreter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your Honor,
All right.
get counsel's P number if I could.
All right, can we get your P number, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. 81058, Your Honor.
All right, good job too, Counselor. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
All right, take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's recall the case of Garwood, Xavion Garwood, case number Z80858001. Appearance for the record, please.
Xavier Garwood.
Oh, I think your counselor left again. So I don't know what's up. All right, Ms. Dunn, good morning to you, and Mr. Green, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ms. Dunn, who is your client?
My client is Naya George, Your Honor.
And what is going to go on with Miss George? Where is she here?
She is on Zoom, Your Honor.
Oh, I see her. Mr. Green, Glenn
Yes, Your
Green,
Honor.
I put you on mute. Are you still, no, now, who's your client, Mr. Green?
Mr. Garrison, he's currently in breakout room number 2.
Oh, he needs a lawyer.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he spoke with Mr. Bachman. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 2.
Thank you.
You want to go in there and speak to that, Mr. Bachman?
Mr. Green and I have already spoken, Your Honor. Thank you for the opportunity.
He summarized the matter very succinctly. Yes.
Sure he did. That's what Mr. Bachman does.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right,
Thank you.
let me get Mr. Green out, and let me get Mr. Glenn Green out of here. He's been waiting. Mr. Glenn Green, are you there still?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I am.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Glenn Bernard Green, case number SP 1205212, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Glenn Bernard Green.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Green.
Good morning.
Mr. Green, you know, they say you've been riding dirty, sir. Do you have some insurance in this registration on this 2002 GMC?
No, sir. It's I let it go. The vehicle is gone because I have been homeless for a year and a half, and then I had a heart attack during that same month last year, and then also a stroke. So I wasn't able to retain it financially because I had been in different men's homeless shelters, Oasis in Highland Park, St. John's men's shelter. I was homeless, going through a hard time. And then I've been really sick. So
very, very sorry to hear that, sir. Let me ask you this: Have you regained your footing yet?
As far as my health?
Well, yeah. Let's start with that. That's the most important thing right there, because without that, then you really can't do much of anything. How's your health going?
Well, I have through my cardiologist stents to be put in sometime soon this year. I've been taking Molina transportation back and forth to the hospital. I really did need a vehicle, and it's just really hard on me, Your Honor. I'm just trying to get my license back and clearances. I had a good driving record until upon that, but I went through a lot of hardship. So, you know, being homeless in different shelters, my mail was going to the shelters, and never got anything else concerning this matter. But I called 36th District to see if I could clear it up, and they told me I had to have a conference meeting with you, sir.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity to to get a driver's license. I'll give you a pre-trial date for these matters on 8/3/2022 at 8:30. Let's write on here. Let's take substantial steps to get a driver's license. I don't know what you have in any other jurisdictions. I can say that I don't believe that this is going to affect you. Let me make sure.
Okay.
I can confirm that information. This is not involving cases for which any kind of reinstatement fee has been assessed.
All right. So let's take substantial steps. All right. Are you now? What about your homelessness issue? Are you still homeless, sir?
Well, I'm renting from someone right now out of my SSI, which the only total is $841 a month. But I pay $400 of that out, and then my cell phone bills. I really have much left over, and I'm just trying to find a way so I can just get my license back, because I do need that for various reasons, other than driving. But I would like to be able to.
Everybody pretty much needs a license, especially in this city.
Yes, sir.
Opportunity 8/3/2022. Why don't you come back on that date? Call back in and let us know where you are with that driver's license. Hopefully you can bring a valid driver's license in by then, all right?
Well, sir, Your Honor, can I ask you this question? They were saying I tried to pay the tickets at 36th District, and then they told me you would have to get a clearance from you. I guess however you order me to pay it. That's what they told me, so I don't know as of this date.
Mr. Garrison,
I'm sorry?
if these are the only matters you're dealing with as far as a driver's license is concerned, run his license, please.
What's his name, Judge?
Glenn Bernard.
Yes, sir.
Glenn Bernard Green. I'm sorry, Mr. Green. If these are the only matters, these should not be affecting your driver's license.
Oh, okay. Well, what is the total I have to pay when I go down?
There's no pay, sir. There's no pay right now. Just go get a driver's license and come on back in here with a valid license.
Okay. What about these 3 tickets right here?
We're going to deal with those. We're going to set a pre-trial date. We're going to deal with those on October 3rd. And then do you have a vehicle, sir?
No, I don't. It was left in the impound. I couldn't afford to get it out.
All right, so just get a valid driver's license. These cases are just going to be pending. We'll discuss what happens to them on August the 3rd when you bring that valid license in.
Do I come in or video call?
Video call is fine.
Okay, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you.
All right, have
God
a
bless
very
you.
good luck to you, sir. All right.
Thank you, sir. You too. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's call Ryan.
Behind you.
You're on Sergeant Dunbar, Detroit Police, when you get a chance, sir.
Okay, did we get to Mr. Lamb, Mr. Turquan Lamb?
I believe, sir.
Said after he was finished with the exam, they sent him over here. He is actually.
He's in person, so he's
Is that Turquan
This
Lamb?
is Turquan Lamb right here. All right. Good morning, sir. Are you his mom? Yeah. All right, he's here. Let's get do you have a cell phone with you? Yeah. All right, I need you to zoom in. You can go out in the hallway and zoom in. That way, Mr. Lamb can speak with the lawyer. Hold on a second. Okay. Nia George. Okay. Can I get Nia George's file, please?
That's what Trump, right?
No, I don't think it's a trial. Yeah. This is the city of Detroit versus Nia Noel George, case number SP 1128727, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1128727, count 3. And SP 1128728, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Attorney Susan Dunn, P58696, on behalf of Miss George.
All right, Ms. George, can you state your name for the record, please?
Nia George.
All right. Today is the date and time set for trial and formal hearing. I have what is this motion granted to remove from counsel? What's that note in the file? Did you have another lawyer, Ms. George?
Yes.
That was the older gentleman, huh?
Yes.
Oh, all right. All right, and you found Ms. Dunn. All right, so go ahead.
Your Honor, is there a someone here from the people?
Well, there is someone here from the people, but there's no one here. Mr. Officer Perez from the Detroit Police Department has failed to appear.
Yes, Your Honor. I am respectfully requesting a dismissal of these charges.
Okay. Hearing no response from Perez, this has been long overdue. I usually give them a half-hour grace period, but that's long gone. And I will dismiss all the cases, no officer.
Judge, could I just double check? I have 5 ticket numbers here in my discovery. I just want to make sure there's nothing lingering for her.
I looked there and all of those cases have been called SP 1128727, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1128728, counts 1 and counts 2. Will all be dismissed.
Thank you, Judge. That is what I show as well. And I thank you very much. And I know Ms. George does too.
All right, very much welcome. Good to see you, Ms. Dunn. And
You
Ms.
too,
George,
Judge. It was a pleasure.
All right, I wish you the best of luck, Ms. George.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. All right, let's get Mr. Goss. Where's Mr. Goss? All right, Sergeant Dunbar, I'm put you in a breakout room with the. We're about to do. All right, so Mr. Sergeant Dunbar, we do have Mr. Lamb in here, and I think they're trying to zoom in right now. I'll go check on her.
I'm calling right now for my.
Let me get Mr. Goss.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Goss, we got Turquan Lamb. He was the one that last week we gave him an opportunity to come in. He was in Miss Judge Archer's court, and now he's here. And I put Sergeant Dunbar in the breakout room so you can talk. It was set for reset for trial. It was set for trial last week.
Okay, what was the charges?
What is Turquoise Lounge charge? You have his file?
Facsimile firearm.
You said
Facsimile firearm, yes, facsimile firearm.
okay.
31-3013-61.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Lamb, is that you on the iPhone there?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Baughman. Speak to the lawyer. You guys can just have a conversation initially, and we'll see if we can resolve this matter.
Okay.
He's not, but last week we told him to come in and told the sergeant to come in. So let's give Mr. Goss the file. All right, let's go. Where's Garrison? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garwood. You got to get in touch with your lawyer and tell her to come on back in here. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Andre James Garrison. Mr. Green, can you put your appearance on the record on behalf of your client, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Anthony Green, P 47715, sir, for the defendant, Andre Garrison.
All right. So we have a problem. Ms. McCall, can you put your appearance on the record again, please?
No problem, Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right. Now you can go ahead and you can repeat that because new counsel on what you have for Mr. Garrison.
Okay, no problem. On March 31st, 2022, Mr. Garrison was instructed to contact the probation department, and he was instructed to screen once per week, random, and return for pretrial on June 7th, 2022. And he has 6 other matters scheduled as well on this date. And letters were mailed to the address of record, which is the numbers only 14844. And Mr. Garrison has failed to contact the probation department, and also a referral to affordable testing services was also mailed to Mr. Garrison at the same address of record. And Mr. Garrison failed to test as directed 1 time per month, and he has failed to contact the probation department.
Your Honor, we'd like to speak to those issues.
Go ahead, you got the floor, Counsel.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Garrison has indicated to me that his house was going through reconstruction, the front porch portion, and they had to take the address off of the front porch. So as a result, he didn't get any letters for a significant period of time. So yeah, if he had received those letters, he certainly would have showed up for the test. And so
okay, so let's talk about this then. He
yes.
didn't get the letter, but he left out the court that day, knowing that he had to test.
Your Honor,
where I'm supposed to go. I never had no info to go.
Listen, I'm not talking to you, sir. You want to talk, or you want to let your counselor talk for you?
Oh, sorry.
Your Honor, it certainly is. That's a mistake on Mr. Garrison's part. Your Honor, he wants to take responsibility for it. He certainly is willing to test anytime that they will allow him to test. As long as he knows the location and address of the testing location, he'll be there. He'll be there. And this was an oversight on his part, and he's very sorry and very repentant about this. He's ready to get it going now, sir. Your Honor.
All right, what if I test you today, sir, what's the result going to be?
Negative.
Didn't have anything to drink in the last 3 days?
Here?
So you've been drinking then, right?
Yes.
So you see where we're going with this, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Garrison, are you sure that you were drinking, sir?
I'm not over the limit. No, sir.
Over the limit.
No, because I have to go to work, so I don't drink on my work days and none of that.
Where do you work, sir?
For
What for?
Dearborn Trucking,
How long have you been there?
6 months.
You don't understand that you're not even supposed to be drinking at all. That's what that was told to you as well. That's the whole purpose for testing. So now
Yes.
you're telling me that you were drinking. I see that you haven't tested and this has been since the 31st of March. So this is over a month. This is over 2 months' time. You haven't given me one test at all, and now I know from your own admission that you've been drinking.
Sir, I have no problem with testing or anything. Like, I just need the info, and I'm just trying to get everything done over completely and get my life back in order and stop seeing you.
You don't get it, sir. I think you need to go back in the breakout room and talk to your lawyer.
Sir, I'm just trying.
All right, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll go drop. Like, shoot.
Join the breakout room. All right.
I'm not in the breakout room.
You gotta join it. I switched you from one to the other. Go join that room, please.
It's not saying nothing to join.
All right, there should be some buttons on the bottom of your screen, some four dots or squares or 3 dots. Hit that and it should say join room 3.
I see nothing, sir. I see my attorney still in here, but I see no breakout. Here we go, right here. Join 4.
Join 4.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the records. This is the city of Detroit versus Xavion Garwood, case number Z8085801. Put your appearance on the record again, Counselor, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deborah Schlussel on behalf of the defendant, Xavion Garwood, who is also on the Zoom video call. We waive any objection to Zoom.
All right. So I have confirmed that there was no referral generated for Mr. Garwood. I am satisfied. He indicated to the court that he's been calling, and I've heard that situation before, and with no referral, he probably would not get a response from anyone. So we're going to generate that referral now. What did you want to do? What do you want to do today?
Your Honor, I would like to adjourn the matter for discovery.
And how much
I'm new
time
to this case.
Yeah, I see that. How much time do you need?
Your Honor, can we adjourn it out 30 days?
I can give you more time than that. I got the next pretrial date of 8/3/2022 if you want. But that's up to you and your client.
Your Honor, that's good. 8/3 works for me.
8/3/22.
If we resolve it earlier, I can always contact your court and change it, right?
Always.
Okay.
All right, now let's get this straight. Now, Mr. Garwood, I'm not going to tolerate. I'm gonna order you to test 1 time per week random. I'm not gonna accept any excuses from you. I'm gonna place a $500 personal bond on your client. I'm not gonna hear any excuses from you at this point forward. Let's generate a referral so that we make sure we get it right on our end. I want you to be frequent no places where their primary purpose of business is the selling of alcohol. I want you to absolutely not test. I want you to absolutely not drink. No leaving the state of Michigan without permission. No misdiluted or positive test results, okay?
Could you repeat that? It's too loud. Could you repeat that?
No. Okay, I got a $500 personal bond. I want you to test one time per week.
Yes.
I don't want any missed. A missed test is going to be considered a positive test. I don't want any diluted test. That's going to be considered a positive test. And I absolutely don't want any positive tests. I don't want you're not able to leave the state of Michigan without permission, no drinking, and no frequenting places where their primary purpose of business is the selling of alcohol, all right?
Okay.
Your Honor, is that next hearing at 8:30 on the 3rd, August 3rd?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I need a good phone number from you, sir.
313-740-8299.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Can I at least drive myself to work? I've been trying to catch this bus and paying people bring me back and forth. That's a little bit too much.
How am I gonna let you drive and you don't have a driver's license? How does that sound?
When I went to Secretary, they gave me my driver's license.
Do you have? If you have a valid driver's license, you can drive. I don't. If you have a valid driver's license,
you told me you didn't want me to get car driving. I was going off your word.
Let me see. Run his driver's license, please. Mr. Xavion Ezel Garwood.
Your Honor, can we does the court agree that if his license is valid, he can drive until such time as the court or the Secretary of State takes action against it pursuant to any kind of plea agreement?
Of course he can. Of course
Okay.
he can. I didn't mean to suggest. I'm sorry if I suggested that you couldn't drive during the pendency of this case. I would only suggest that if you did not have a valid driver's license.
No, I have a valid driver's license.
It's my understanding he has a valid driver's license and that he thought that you said he could not drive.
All right, we're going to see if he has a valid driver's license or not. In just one moment. Let's make sure we generate that referral. I got a good phone number for that.
And Your Honor, I did review the register of actions from the previous hearing where I was not the attorney, and there is no order from the court reflected on the register of actions regarding not driving that I saw.
Yeah, I don't recall saying that, but if I could say, I apologize if I did. I would never suggest if you have the legal right to drive, then by all means make sure you do that. Is it valid on there?
Yes.
All right, he's valid. You're good to go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm glad we got
Thank
that
you.
understanding. Put that in the phone.
Your Honor, does
All
that
right.
conclude this hearing?
That will conclude the hearing, and good luck to you, sir. I'll see you back on 8/3/2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel.
Okay, so what days do they want me to start dropping?
Well, they're gonna call you now, and if they don't call you by Friday morning, I need you to get in touch with the probation department, and at 313.
No, I got the number. I've been calling. I got the number. No, I got the number. It's programmed in my phone. I've been calling them. That's why they told me they have no paperwork on me. I've been calling them.
I'll just give it to you. I'm gonna give it to your lawyers, 313-965-3414. But you should get a call now, and everything should be worked out, all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you. I'll see you on the next court of hearing, Mr. Garwood, and you too as counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Sergeant Dunbar,
Yes, sir.
did you have a chance to speak with Mr. Goss?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Goffman?
Your Honor, I spoke with Attorney Boffman and gave him the offer, and I believe he discussed it with his client.
Okay, because he's out of the breakout room. His client is. Yeah. So go ahead, Mr. Boffman.
Morning, Your Honor. My client is he still in the breakout room?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull him out now.
All right. We're gonna waive rights and pursue a guilty plea here, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Turquan Lamb, case number U59358-021. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant. Mr. Lamb.
State your name. Is he gone now? I
He's
think
not.
he's gone.
Yeah, he's not in the meeting, Your Honor, and
Yeah, I think they're out in the hallway, so I can bring them into court.
Thank you.
All right, let's do this. Let's pass that matter. Let's take care of Mr. Garrison. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Andre James Garrison. Counselor, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Garrison in the breakout room.
Yes.
What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Garrison wants to have a trial date scheduled on his behalf so that he can address some of the issues in his defense, and he will receive the notices from the court, Your Honor, and go test today if the court so deems it necessary.
All right. What I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to put $1,000 personal bond on your client.
Okay.
All right. All right. We're going to try this one more time, Mr. Garrison. And I'll tell you this. What I'm trying to do for you is I'm trying to save that job at Ford. I worked at Ford for 26 years. I know how important it is to be there on time and every day. And you're probably a TPTer right now. And probably you got notice that you're about to go full time next week. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So I know all this stuff. I stick around and I know what's going on. I still pay my union dues, but at the end of the day, Absolutely no drinking. We're gonna sober you up real quick. You understand me? Because if you're not, if you don't get sober, if you test positive, then you're going to jail. And we're gonna do this from the Wayne County Jail.
I
You
understand.
understand me?
Yes, sir.
I'm only doing this, counselor, because I kind of appreciate your client coming in and being honest with you.
Yes.
I kind of appreciate that, although you know you're not supposed to drink. Do you have a problem, sir?
Yes.
Do you have a problem drinking?
I could stop, but
do you have a problem or
only
not?
on the weekends when I'm chill, not at work, I just like drinking beer.
You have a problem? Because we can get them over to Judge Holmes' courtroom. They got a very good program over there. And if you're willing to try to beat this problem, then they can help you beat it.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 personal bond. We're going to go over this one more time. I'm going to want you to test one time per week.
Okay.
Random. I don't want any excuses. No missed, no diluted, and then of course, no positive tests. Any of those things are going to be considered positive. Positive is automatic. It speaks for itself. Missed or diluted tests are going to be considered positive, and we're going to be talking about jail time. We're not going to be talking about going to work. Then I don't want you, no drinking. So that's what this is all about during the pendency of this case. No frequenting places that their primary purpose of business is the selling the alcohol. No leaving the state of Michigan without permission. Okay, what I need a good phone number from you.
313-290-9970.
9970.
Yes, sir.
313-290-9970.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're gonna contact Ms. McCall today after we get off this phone and set up that testing.
Okay.
There's already been an order generated, right? A referral generated, right? Because that's why you're here.
Your Honor, is that phone number 313-964-3414?
965-3414, but Ms. McCall can give you her personal number.
It's
Okay,
313.
good. Yes, ma'am.
313.
Yeah.
313-965-3415.
3415.
That's correct.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, can I ask a question, may I, Your Honor?
Certainly.
Now, is Mr. Garrison still at that address or he's residing at another address?
He's still at that address.
That was all, come on, Ms. McCall. You know he got them letters. I'm not even going with that stuff.
I sent them 3.
Yeah, I know.
And that was a courtesy one.
He just can't stop drinking. He just can't stop drinking. Well,
and what day would you like him to return?
He's got a trial date, August the 3rd.
August 3rd on those other tickets. Okay, no problem.
Matters.
Okay.
And we'll deal with the cases done then.
No problem.
And then if you're convicted of this, I'm sending you over to Judge Holmes. That's a 14, at the minimum 14-month program.
17.
Okay.
All right. So if there's nothing further, sir, I'm wishing you the best of luck. I try to exercise the utmost restraint, especially somebody that's working, got a good job and everything.
So, hold on.
I want you to be successful, but also I have a job to do myself, and that's protecting the community first and foremost. And then if you violate, you're gonna have to pay. So the ball is in your court. You've already given the excuse that you haven't had the mail. You've already given the excuse that that you contacted everybody. We heard all the excuses. That's it. Okay?
Understand.
And your Honor, that hearing on August 3rd, is that at 8:30 in the morning?
That's 9 a.m.
9 a.m.? Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further.
Nothing further from probation.
Nothing further for you, Ms. McCall?
No, Your Honor, nothing further.
All right. Anything further, Counselor?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further from your client?
No, sir.
All right. All right. If I wish you the best of luck, sir. I truly do. That is a very good job. I've fed my family for 26 years, put them through college. And I just left last year. May 21st was my last day. And I might go back if they don't put me back on the bench. But I keep paying my dues. If there's nothing further, so I'm wishing you the best of luck. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have a,
Yeah.
this lady came to court today.
Yeah.
So this ticket, when you printed her tickets, this one was. So I'm sorry for the Secretary of State with her driver's license. The Secretary of State told her she needs to add this matter is no insurance, civil infraction.
Yeah.
So if she pays this, she's gonna plead guilty to it. She ain't gonna get her driver's license.
Ask Goss. All right.
So you said ask Goss.
Yeah, tell them to come in here.
Mr. Goss, should I have, she's on the phone, should she zoom back in?
Yeah, she can zoom back.
Okay.
She did for a second in it.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Mr. Lamb. You spoke to Mr. Lamb, Mr. Boffman?
Sorry, Mr. Lamb and I have an understanding. My client is going to, right.
Let me stand over there by the microphone. Okay, this is the city of Detroit. Did I call the case already? This is the city of Detroit. Okay, this is the city of Detroit. Are we recalling the case of Mr. Turquan Lamb? Mr. Boffman, again, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Harry Boffman, P 55052, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Lamb, announce your name for the court. Not loud and clear, please.
Turquan Lamb.
Thank you. Mr. Lamb is aware of his right to a trial, Your Honor. He's going to waive that here and now. There's a plea recommendation that if he pleads guilty here to the instant case, that plea would be held under advisement for a period of 1 year. He understands his obligation to return in 1 year, having a record and no new cases, and having also paid the fine according to this court's discretion. And we're asking for that opportunity, please. Thank you.
All right. Can you put your appearance on the record, ma'am? Can you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Lisa Lamb.
All right. I have Miss Lamb's mother here, Mr. Lamb's mother here. And Sergeant Dunbar, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sergeant Dunbar, badge S221, Detroit Police.
All right. I really appreciate you being here on behalf of your son, Miss Lamb. And what I wanted to say is, Mr. Goss, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people.
All right. I spoke to Mr. Lamb about what Sergeant Dunbar you said and Counselor Mr. Goss you said, and I don't know if Mr. Boffman heard me. I don't believe so, because I believe I just spoke to him in a confidential conversation. But Sergeant Dunbar, is this Mr. Lamb that you're talking about that's wreaking havoc over there in that community?
That's what we've been told. We have numerous cases or incidences with Mr. Lamb. In this particular one, we got several calls in the area specifically for him.
All right, so I wanted his mom to know that. Now, of course, you know, there's only been these 2 charges. We already have 1 felony charge as he's at age of 18. And he indicates to me that he just took care of that and that case was dismissed. So that's not going to be held against him. He has this other misdemeanor charge, which is very, very serious. And even though it's a facsimile allegation of a facsimile gun, it especially in these times, especially, it's just not something. It's not a smart thing to be doing. It's just not a smart thing to be doing. I do, Ms. Lamb has indicated, and Mr. Lamb has indicated that he is graduated from high school. What school was that, Mr. Lamb? University Academy. I hear that's a pretty good school. What type of student was it? He was a very good student. Very good student. That's why he's smart enough to beat these cases. And but you know something, you're a young man, sir. You got your whole life ahead of you, and you really you put yourself in the fork in the road, and it's only 2 ways to go in that. One is, well, I'll say prison and the undertaker, or taking that, like your mom said, very good student, and using that to your advantage. Do you understand me? Yeah. And then and I don't know if it's true, and I don't even think Mr. Dunbar is not saying specifically that it's you. He's just letting us know that this is what has been said. This is what the streets have been saying, that Mr. Lamb is out there running them up. And by the contact that I see, these are very serious charges. I mean, one is a felony. These are very serious allegations. So you're already only 2 things that I can see out of the city of Detroit. And I don't know if there's anything else in any other jurisdictions, but that's what I see right here. You starting off with the most serious stuff. You understand? Yeah. Which way do you want to go is going to be the question. Because I can get some people in here to tell you what the penitentiary is like. And absolutely none of them are going to tell you. They're going to say it's hell. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Hell. So it's really going to be on you. Your mom is not going to be able to save you, or she's only going to be able to do as much as she can do. Moving to Virginia, and you got to get permission for me to move to Virginia. You know, it's only the same stuff goes on in Virginia as it is in Detroit, in Wyoming, in the middle of Wyoming. The same stuff goes on. There's no, you can get in the same kind of trouble, or you can do the same kind of good. The place is not gonna determine that. It's gonna be who you hang around, the people you choose to be around, because you can be found guilty by association too, and what you choose to do. All right, that's all I'm going to really say. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter, and the council indicates to me that you're ready to take a plea in this matter. Is that true? Yeah. All right. Can you raise your right hand, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
All right, and you understand that you're gonna have a little bit of a road to travel to get this behind you, because if you violate in any kind of way, I can send you to jail for that maximum 90 days. You understand that?
Mhm.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right? Has anybody offered you anything other than what was stated in the record?
No.
Say that again?
No.
All right. Sir, I'm gonna draw your attention. Go ahead. All right. Do you understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right? You have to say yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. And nobody's offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Sir, let me draw your attention back to August the 12th, 2021 at around, what is that? That's almost 10:30 p.m. Is that correct? 2,230 hours? Is Mr.
Yes, Your Honor.
It is, okay. In the area of Prince Hall Drive and East Verner Street, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit police?
Yes.
And on that date, were you driving a black Grand Marquis?
Yes.
And it didn't have a plate on it?
Yes, speaker. Oh, no.
Whose black Grand Marquis is that?
Mom.
And why don't you have a plate?
I had just got it and I ain't get the plate. I ain't put the plate on it yet.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please, Miss. Run his driver's license, please, Miss Lamb. I mean, Miss Mathis.
The defendant.
Yeah, Mr. Turquan Lamb.
Okay.
All right. And on that date and time, sir, while you were operating that motor vehicle, sir, did you have a BB gun on you?
Yes.
And did you point this BB gun at someone?
No.
All right, there we go.
Satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, I'm not satisfied.
You're not satisfied?
That's how the point was. Well, the facts and circumstances as is written on this ticket states that the male driver pointed gun at them. Mr. Sergeant Dunbar, Mr. Bosman, the defendant indicated that he didn't point the gun at anyone.
Yeah, I would be reticent to allow the defendant to make a factual basis to that particular portion because I don't think it's necessary for him to be convicted of possession of the replica or facsimile firearm, or even a display of the facsimile firearm. And it constitutes another cognizable, chargeable offense, Your Honor.
All right, we have an issue here. It appears, and you can let me know, you may approach, appears that the section that is written on is 38-16-3. And am I reading that correctly? 38-16. Okay, so I don't believe that I don't believe that that's the proper code. There's the 38 code that's in rental halls and banquet facilities. You might say, remember we did change. This is 2019. I do have confirmed that Mr. Lamb does have a valid driver's license. While he's doing that, what do you plan on doing in Virginia?
I helped my dad move cars to different states.
That's outside the DC area, Fredericksburg.
Yep.
You know, a whole lot goes on in DC, don't you, Miss Lamb?
And be careful down there in Virginia too. That is the South. They'll let you know it, especially out there in Fredericksburg.
I went to school in Virginia.
Yeah.
And Baughman is right. It is a what am I trying to say, Mr. Baughman?
Conservative. It's a conservative place to be. You know, it's not a progressive. Yeah.
It is a
It's a red state. It's a South Southern state.
I'm
It's a
trying
Dixie
to say one of the 13
Confederate states, original colonies, but right.
it is a well anyway, all of that is what is really driving to.
Yeah.
And the laws there are absolutely totally different than they are here.
Are you talking about blue laws?
No, well, I can't believe I'm at a loss for those words.
You remember.
First time. But with but anyway, it is the laws are very, very different. And the punishments are probably likely a lot harsher than they would be here for the same type of offenses. So, you know, and I wish you the best of luck, sir. I hope that these experiences that you're having right now, you're going to be able to use those experiences to know that this is not where you want to be. I mean, right now, who wants to be sitting in court, listen to a judge all day long, and having somebody having that over your head, this 1 year potential sentence over your head and 90 days in jail and stuff like that. It's raining outside, but I'm sure you'd rather be out in the rain more than you'd rather be in here. I know your mom would. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yep.
Younger brothers and sisters or older?
Younger.
And they're watching everything that you do. You know that? How old are they?
16, 11, and 8.
So what kind of example are you trying to set for them?
Need to set a better one.
I think so. I mean, you know, and it's not hard. Your mom has probably done a very good job. Obviously, she says you're a very good student. So she's done a very good job of telling you right from wrong. I'm sure. I keep forgetting that I lived in Virginia for 4 years, and trust me, and especially in around that DC area too. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of good, and like any other major city, it can get to be a lot of bad too. So he's looking now, Mr. Baughman, up the code, and from what it appears to me, unless he comes up with something different, I don't know if if the code has been written properly or not.
Understood.
Your Honor, I apologize. This is court reported. Need to recess at 11:30. I meant to tell you that.
Yes. All right, let's get Mrs. Devon back on the record. We'll pass that matter. We'll wait on Counselor. Mrs. Adriana Devon, you gotta unmute yourself, ma'am, please.
Sorry.
All right. So, Mr. Boffman, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Devon. She comes in here and I wanted her to get a driver's license. And she went to the Secretary of State already and mentioned that there's an issue with an old driving without insurance civil infraction from 2017 that's prohibiting her from getting that license. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
That's the only one?
Yes.
Yeah, those civil infractions, those no insurance civil infractions are, I mean, those are kind of that's worse than a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
So I would ask you, and let's in the meantime get Miss Cole in here.
Ms. Cole.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her APA call. I'm gonna send her, because this would be her issue. I'm gonna send her a message.
Yeah, there's a memorandum of understanding that we could use in order to structure a plea to the reduced charge of improper plea.
Well, that improper plate is a misdemeanor. We definitely can't. This is a civil infraction that she's dealing with. So APA call, you can speak with her. She's usually been very generous in allowing people to either set aside the default or whatever you can work out for her to do. I'm gonna summons her to the court. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into recess now. We have to give staff a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go into recess and I am going to take care of both of these matters when we come back. So go ahead, Ms. Williams Law. Let's go about 10-minute recess.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Standing by. And I also have a number for Ms. Cole. I'll call her.
Okay, I just told her about 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Ms. Stitz, how can I help?
So that improper plate ticket was actually, well, basically to explain, I bought a vehicle off of a lot and they gave me the, the temporary sticker.
I get it.
And then it wasn't there in time, so they had to give me another one. I think there was like 2 or 3. And then when I got pulled over, the officer had informed me that they wasn't supposed to give me that many temporary stickers, but I come to find out there was a lien on the car that they had sold me.
Okay, well, we don't have to worry about all that. We're just trying to figure out a way through it for you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just trying to figure out a way that will help you resolve this issue today so that you can just go get your driver's license. And then you still come back on August 3rd, I believe is your next court date. I can't remember. Is that the court date you recorded?
3rd at 9.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I was actually trying to take the test today to get it dealt with now. But I knew it was
and holding me back. That's why I was like, and when he was like, "Who told you that?" I'm like, when I go to the Secretary of State, they tell me the same thing, but it was a long.
And that was a long time ago, and they just in September or October of 2021 just set a lot of people free from their obligations to have to pay certain reinstatement fees or certain things. They indicated that they would allow a lot of people to get their driving privileges restored, requiring that you handle these older no insurance tickets. So out of all the ones they want you to take care of, they want you to take care of the no insurance tickets. So that's what we're doing right here, is we'll get a prosecutor in that can give us a deal. You can go get your license. I know you're excited about that. Maybe you didn't think you were that close. Good thing you came to court today. You wouldn't know you're that close. We're gonna just stand by right now. We're taking a break, a pre-planned break, and we should be able to wrap it up pretty soon. Okay, so thanks again for coming and being patient.
Okay, so about 10 minutes.
I would know. I'm gonna monitor. I'm sitting right here, so I just.
Okay, so I'll just keep it
Don't
up.
go anywhere. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Just monitor your device.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I was waiting on, go ahead. What's up? Mr. Bachman, are you there?
I am, yes.
This is off the record anyway. Go ahead.
Mr. Bachman, I need to amend the statute.
Okay.
The statute 31-13-62.
Okay.
Not 38-16-3.
Okay. Same charge as possession of a facsimile?
Yes.
So are you satisfied with the factual basis, excuse me, with respect to what's been stated on the record, or I don't want my client to say much more?
31-13.
And by the way, Mr. Bachman, I have no objections if you want to ask for 7411.
Yes, I do, and I appreciate you making that suggestion there.
The only problem I have is
Can we do Haida?
Yes, that's Haida.
Okay.
The only problem I have is that it says on the brandishing charge, it is unlawful for any person to draw, exhibit, or brandish replica or facsimile firearms or simulate the drawing, exhibiting, or brandishing of replica or facsimile firearms in a rude, threatening, or angry manner with intent to frighten, vex, harass, or annoy any other person. It is unlawful. So I believe that unless the officer will be able to say that he saw him do this.
He got multiple police 911 calls regarding this incident.
I know, but somebody's got to come in, and wouldn't they have to come in? I understand that. What I'm saying is that no, I'm reading the statute, and I'm basically I'm taking the plea, and he's already indicated that he hasn't done that.
No, he said he didn't point it, but it's not saying, but brandishing is showing.
Right. It's displaying.
Brandishing a replica firearm in a rude, threatening, angry manner with intent to frighten, vex, harass, or annoy any other person. Right. We'll see.
Can we do a no contest, Your Honor? Civil liability being the rationale?
I don't know if, the statute gives me authority to sentence him. It says if an individual pleads guilty to a criminal offense.
Yeah.
I don't know if it gives me the authority to sentence him to, new training status, no contest plea. I think that this is something that, maybe you need to speak, maybe you and your client need to have another conversation about. Because it's kind of clear in the statute that the statute is kind of clear. It is unlawful. And where's Mr. Goss? Is he here? He needs to be a part of this conversation.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah, the statute is kind of clear in the brandishing of a firearm. And that,
I understand clearly, Your Honor, there needs to be some sort of, could you allow me 2 minutes? Your Honor, I have a contractor at my door. 1 minute, please.
go ahead.
I'm back, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, APA code, did she get in here? Yeah, no. All right, I'm waiting on the council to show up, Miss Yvonne Stitz, so
Okay.
that she can chime in on that no insurance, no proof of insurance.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, I'll talk to the defendant again in the breakout room.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to go back out to the breakout room and call in again. The way I see it, it's.
I see it the way you see it, Your Honor.
What I'll do for Mr. Goss and Mr. Sergeant Dunbar, if we can't take this plea, I'll give you another opportunity to come back, because Mr. Lamb, you were supposed to be here last week and didn't show up. So if there's some witnesses that need to be had, I'll give Sergeant Dunbar an opportunity and Mr. Goss an opportunity to gather those witnesses. But let me allow Mr. Lamb to speak with counsel and go back outside, sir, and call back in like you did. And I'll put you in a breakout room again and speak with Mr. Bob, and he can explain to you what's going on.
Your Honor.
Yes.
APA Cole, I saw her earlier today. She said she was in a trial, so I don't think she will be calling in.
All right.
Does that be right back? Spouses, it's like a Southwest, they're gonna turn for us.
Just not to keep anybody in suspense, that it's going to be my best advice to my client to set the matter for next action date, a waiver trial date. And
He's in the room.
Right.
So go speak to him. He's
Okay.
gonna
I'll see
explain
him.
them what's going on. All right, so what I'm gonna say to Ms. Yvonne is I'm gonna say you just have to pay that money. And once you pay that 336, because we can't get the state attorney in here. Once you pay that 336, then we're gonna have to send a note to the abstract clerk. And so here's another problem. Here's another problem. No, that's not you. That's not you. All right, that's a Jerome, Benjamin Jerome Devine. No. Yeah, you're gonna have to,
So do I just go back to the 36 districts to the cashier and just pay it there?
yeah, you're gonna have to pay that. Your birthday is the same date as my son, 3/15/89?
Yep.
You're gonna have to pay that. And then you're gonna have to get a clearance, a handwritten clearance. And take that to the Secretary of State.
From who?
From the 36.
Okay, who do I get that?
Let them know at the window.
Okay. That I need a handwritten clearance.
You're gonna get that handwritten clearance, pay that 336, and you're gonna need a handwritten clearance to get that abstraction off of. Because without that, you're gonna go to the Secretary of State and they're gonna still tell you you can't get a driver's license. So I would do that, and then you got the trial date set already.
Okay, for April the 3rd at 9 o'clock.
April the 3rd at 9 o'clock. August 3rd.
I mean, August 3rd.
We can't go back to April the 3rd.
I'm not trying to go back.
I would.
Okay.
I'd go back to high school April the 3rd.
Yeah.
Do it all over again.
Not 2020, from 2020 to now.
No. All right. That's the best I
Okay,
can do. All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Sergeant Dunbar.
Sergeant Dunbar?
Yes, sir. Is it possible to get back into a breakout room with Mr. Dawson?
Yeah, he's here right now. I'm gonna let you join. I'm gonna put you back in that room.
Yes.
Mr. Little.
Yes.
All right, you're here early, sir.
Yes, I was just trying to see how to work the app and make sure I had everything figured out.
All right, hold on a second. Do you have insurance and plates on this vehicle?
I have insurance on it. When I didn't have it and I got the ticket, I ended up getting insurance, but I wasn't able to pay it. I did have a sticker, but currently now I do have insurance.
You have insurance and you do have plates?
Yes.
All right, can you provide the court with the picture of that? Of some proof of that? You gotta turn your, whatchamacallit on your camera.
Okay, here it is. Let me get somewhere with some light.
All right.
Here is my up-to-date insurance.
All right, zoom, let me get the close up on that.
Okay.
Okay, what about the plate?
The plate, I don't have the paperwork for that. I would have to go get the plate, but I do have the insurance though.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jeffrey Javon Little. Case numbers SP 1262626, counts 1 and counts 2. This is afternoon. He came a little early. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Can you put your appearance on the record, counselor?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Little, state your full name for the record, please.
Jeffrey Javon Little.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
As per purpose of arraignment, counselor?
So we'll waive a formal reading and stand mute. Ask that the court enter a not guilty plea.
All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond, and I'm gonna now dismiss both of the matters. She provided valid documentation.
Thank you, Sandy. We would stipulate the probable cause for the stop.
All right, will you stipulate, all right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna dismiss both of the matters, provided valid documentation. That's afternoon. All right, sir. Next
Thank
time,
you, Your Honor.
take the do-rag off your head before you zoom in, all right?
All right, I apologize.
That's all right. If there's nothing further to you, sir, good luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too, bye-bye.
So our pleasure, Your Honor, for Mr. Lamb would be,
all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Turquan Lamb. Come on, sir. Well, let's do this, Mr. Baughman, Mr. Sergeant Dunbar and Counselor are in the breakout room, and Counselor just came out. We're back on the record with Mr. Turquan Lamb. Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have, was there anything that you want the court to know, or I think Mr. Baughman is gonna reset this for a trial, because I will say, Mr. Lamb, we gave you an opportunity, you missed the court date, and based on his only having these 2 charges, and you had been here before, like I usually would have entered a warrant out for your arrest, but I did talk to you and I told you that you had that other court date, and I'm glad you showed up to that. So that's why we gave you the benefit of the doubt and said it was probably a little bit of confusion with that. But nevertheless, that put Mr. Dunbar on the spot. I will Sergeant Dunbar on the spot, so to speak, because he probably didn't have a chance to further go through it because he was here last week. So I'm going to give him another opportunity if it's necessary for him to either get some witnesses together or get some more work on the case. I'll let you speak. Go ahead, Counselor, Mr. Baughman. What were you going to say?
So I think at this time, I want to be cautious with respect to the defendant's rights. And we'd ask that the next action date be set for a waiver trial. I believe after speaking to the defendant that there is a genuine and material issue of fact with respect to certain aspects of the offense charged here. So we appreciate and are thankful for the opportunity from both the prosecutor as well, the input that came from the complaining witness, the officer here. But we're asking that the matter be set for a trial, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I have no objections, and just for the record, we move to amend the statute to 31-13-62.
I would stipulate to this.
All right, so that's taken care of. That was my next question. As for the amendment of the statute, and since there was no contesting of that, there is what you're telling the court, a material issue of genuine fact, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
In your eyes. All right, so let's try this again. When is he supposed to go to Virginia?
After he's cleared all that.
Okay, all right. So let's give him another trial date. Let's have him back on August the 3rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. And this can be in Zoom or it can be in person. I don't know what you want to do.
Your Honor, if he's ready to go to Virginia, I have no objection to Zoom, Your Honor. If she's trying to get him out of the city as soon as possible, I'm fine with that, Your Honor.
I don't really have a problem with it either. I don't see if he can stay here and for a couple of more months. I'm not going to let him go to Virginia right now. I want him to stay here. Go ahead, Ms. Lyon.
Well, I'm actually trying to move to Arizona myself within the next couple of weeks. So that's one of the main reasons people want to go with that. But I don't want to leave him here in the city with my teeth.
Ms. Lamb, you gonna leave us?
I need to show my kids something different.
I got that. Well, take them on vacation.
I don't have money to come back for.
I got you. Hey, you know something? We hate to leave. We hate for good people to leave our city. And I can tell by just your demeanor and what you've done by his school and stuff like that, that you're a very good mother. And we need more of us like that around here. Because there's some other, his little friends over there need you too. All right, so I don't have a problem based on what you told me. I don't have a problem with him going to Virginia. I want to know when he leaves though, if he's gonna leave, if he's there. Is there a specific date?
It wasn't, me and Dad were wanting to get this court, the one that was dismissed, we wanted to get that out of the way, get the title on the grid, and then we're gonna talk from here, possibly by here today. So we don't have a designated date, but we want to do it as a.
All right, let the court know though, before you leave. I want to know before you go to Virginia. Sergeant Dunbar, we're gonna reset this again for trial. I got you up here today. You appeared last week. You can keep getting paid on this as long as it's till it's out. So I know he doesn't have any objection to that. And the ticket is amended to the proper code. And we'll be back on August the 3rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, Sergeant Dunbar, the only thing I order for you to do is be safe out there. That's all. And have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, sir. You too.
All right, Mr. Bachman, Ms. Williams Law, Ms. Mathis, Officer Peoples,